Hey there, Angie Wagler.
And Paul Wagler for Arise Now.
And the 2-minute wake-up call.
Well, here we are in our brand new kitchen. We're going to tell you a bit of a story about that here today.
Yes.
So Angie's going to pan around a bit and see. But first, before we get into the kitchen, we want to just say that this is an exciting video because this is 2-minute wake-up call number
300.
300.
Ooh.
Wow, that's a lot of videos that we've made, and it's also the first one that we've made in over 2 months. The first one in 2020. We took a bit of a break.
We did. We were a bit tired with this project here behind us and some other things. We needed a bit of a break and some time to recharge and rejuvenate and rest.
Yeah, it's been really good. So we are excited to be back with 2-minute wake-up calls again, and there'll be more of them coming your way. So stay tuned and watch for them in the coming days and weeks ahead. But we wanted to do this one in particular with a little bit of a story about our new kitchen. So Angie and I make a video for the last several years at the beginning of each year where we reflect upon the previous year and then talk about what we're looking forward to in the new year. And then at the beginning of the next year, we watch that video and then we make the same kind of video again, reflecting.
Right, it's
and
just for our eyes only.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else would want to see it. But at the beginning of 2020, as we watched the 2019 video,
which was about the year 2018.
Right. And also projecting what we were sensing God was saying for 2019. The beginning of 2019, we heard the word faithfulness. That was our word for the year. It was that we were to walk in faithfulness to God and that we were going to see His faithfulness in our lives in amazing ways. And so this kitchen is a testimony of the faithfulness of God. So did you pan around a bit?
I did.
So right about...
The fridge needs to be replaced.
Yeah. Right about here, there was a wall that we took out in between the dining room and the living room. And so now you get the sense that this is just all one big
happy room.
So Angie, how did we start off on this journey in the kitchen renovation?
It all started off one day I was in the kitchen, the old kitchen. And I heard the Lord speak to me, and I figured it was the Lord. I heard, you will have a new kitchen by the end of the year. And I was like, what year are we talking? Year are we talking? And you know what, like, I've always wanted to do the kitchen, redo the kitchen.
Always wanted.
And had lots of ideas.
Lots of ideas.
Lots of ideas about how to redo the kitchen. But it never really seemed to be the right time, and we didn't really have the budget to do it. And so I was like, you know what? And, I shared it with Paul, and we started dreaming about what would the kitchen look like, and started planning and started making plans. And we thought, well, we don't really do things the usual way in most of life. So I thought, well, how can we do this economically? And so
But before we even bought anything, the first step Angie took, we took together, but it was Angie felt like really needed to respond to what she felt like the Lord was saying, was right about where we're standing was a wall, and our piano was like right about here. And so it was like, well, if we're going to redo the kitchen and take the wall out, we got to move the piano. So we moved the piano into the living room, so that the wall could come down. And then the end of 2018, we bought a used kitchen. Most of what you see behind us was already in someone else's kitchen, but we've painted it up to look brand new, and so now it looks new in our kitchen.
Right, and came with granite countertops. We had to get them resized, recut, and for our situation. But the whole journey with this, Paul, was a journey of the faithfulness of God. The things that we needed, how they came about, how we found them, moving forward with it, how we paid for everything. Everything's bought and paid for, and
without any debt increasing, and which is amazing because we didn't have like tens of thousands of dollars set aside at the beginning of the year to do this project. We just started and moving ahead bit by bit, and God provided, and it was a lot of hard work, and it was quite the journey. but it worked out really well, and we're just so pleased with how it's turned out. But we wanted to share this with you as it relates to the faithfulness of God, because that's one of the promises of Scripture, is that God will be faithful. He's a faithful God. He will keep his word. It says in Hebrews 10 verse 23, let us hold unswervingly. I love that word. So we're not going to swerve around with the hope that we profess. We can fix our eyes and keep walking and moving straight ahead unswervingly to the hope that we profess. Why? Because he who promised is faithful. And so I just want to declare that because we've experienced that in our lives, and I want to share that with you so that whatever you're facing, that you can know that God will be faithful. He will not let you down. He will see you through. He will keep his promises because that's who he is. He is a faithful, faithful God. And so cling to him, call out to him, be obedient, walk in faithfulness to him, and you will experience the faithfulness of God in amazing ways in these coming days and months and weeks ahead. So we just want to bless you with that and encourage you to experience the faithfulness of God, because we just want to testify that it is true. He is faithful.
Well, Paul, this is a little bit more than a 2-minute wake-up call. But blessings to you in this year, 2020, and until we meet again.
Stay awake.
And stay alert.